All right, man. Torture Talk. Where the kids at? Eddie. Torture Talk, man. Like, share, subscribe to the page. Let me fix this camera a little bit. All right, man. So look, I'm back. Thank y'all for joining me. 6 o'clock show is coming up. This is another episode that's gonna drop around the same time. Hopefully, YouTube drops my episodes on time because they've been dropping my episodes late. I don't know why. So I gotta come kind of go on in publicly dropping myself. So look, this episode, we're gonna talk about Drake saying F you to Kendrick Lamar. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna get into that. Before I get into that, you know I gotta get a legendary spill. This is Torture Talk. If you like the content, please consider subscribing if you're new here. Let me work on your subscription today. All the beautiful, single, sexy ladies, put one in the chat. All the fellas, y'all know where to find the ones that just don't harass them. I don't sell no merch, but I do have content absolutely free. But if you want to leave a donation, link is in the description. Cash App, no more PayPal. They call me the hidden gem. I went from 1,300 subscribers to over 13,000. And yes, I am the king of the North. Let me just, get that thing right. All right, so look, we're going to get right into this clip, man. We'll be back to discuss. All right, this comes courtesy of Chink Smooth. You know what it is, man. Links will be in the description. All right, man, so let's get to it.
Bro, Drake still wants smoke with Kendrick Lamar. Listen, everybody, hope you guys had a Merry Christmas. It's going to be an interesting 2025. Now, tonight, while Drake was on live stream with Aiden Ross, Drake and his team decided it was funny to take a shot at Kendrick. Now, I've been watching the stream since it started, and one thing that's clear is that Drake wants something from the stream to go viral. Now, Drake and Aiden Ross are doing this crazy giveaway stream sponsored by Steak. They're giving away vacations, money, cars, anything you can think of, Drake is giving it away. Now,
All right, so I want to talk about this in a little bit, but a little more detail in another actual episode. I want to talk about the streaming thing, but um let's be clear here. Drake knows exactly what he's doing. He knows exactly what he's doing. This is not something that, you know, he's doing to just do. He knows exactly what he's doing. And let's see how it works for him. You know what I'm saying? Let's see if it pans out for him. Let's see.
and Aiden Ross had fans email in stories about their lives, anything that they're going through currently to explain why they deserve to win. Now, the one thing about this is that all emails and all winners that Drake is reading on livestream have been vetted. Before Drake reads every single email on livestream, his team has already picked a winner and their story. So nothing can catch Drake by surprise, people. Let me say that again. This is all pre-programmed. It's all pre-planned.
Um, I kind of agree with that, but I guess I want to see. I guess I want to see the proof of how he got this information, saying that it's all pre-programmed. It's all. I guess off of. I mean, I guess it has to be that way. Maybe I'm just nitpicking because, truth be told, they're not just gonna just openly just read people's letters. It could be anything, but I mean, I guess I'm just nitpicking, so I have to roll with that.
Winners, their stories, everything about it has all been checked by Drake's team beforehand. So if there's anything that makes it through, that's because they want you to hear it. Now, during one of their giveaways, Drake and his team picked a very passionate Drake fan to win one of the prizes. Now, you guys listen to when Drake is reading his email.
In the beautiful land down under. It would be an unforgettable honeymoon filled with laughter, fun, and of course, the Drake charisma. And it's always oh, I'm not reading that. Please help a Drizzy soldier finally show my wife why Drake is the greatest to ever do it. So
great. I love every single word of that. Also, Aiden Ross too. I'm coming too.
Jonathan.
I gotta put my crown on. This is what you call spicy doodle ball. It's after he ate some spicy Dave's hot chicken doodle ball. This is him. That's the doodle ball Drake. Spicy doodle ball Drake. My issue with Aiden Ross, and I always had an issue with Aiden Ross, is he's such a clown. And I like every word of that. A lot of these dudes are so out of touch that they are on a you ever seen like you ever seen a movie where you got celebrities in the movie, right? Celebrities within the movie, not a celebrity actually in the movie, but yeah, I know what I'm saying. And the celebrity is playing a celebrity in the movie, and a child comes up to them and say, "Can I get your autograph?" And they like, "Get out of here, you ugly child." That's how they look to me. They look like celebrities within the movie who are very ignorant, very nasty, very disgusting, very standoffish when it comes to people, right? For Aiden Ross to say, I like every word in that, and don't give him no pushback on that, say, well, nah, bro, let's not do that. Just forget about that. Because see, they did this stream to take shots at Kendrick. This is what this stream is for. In his last stream, he did the same thing. When people say Drake is unbothered, there's no way in the world you can tell me Drake is unbothered. When every stream, he constantly talks about Kendrick. And I'm going to give you my reasons why at the end of this. Make sure y'all stay tuned. I'm going to give y'all the reason why I believe Drake is like this.
Dominguez.
Jonathan, I'm about to call you.
Look. Jonathan put a pic of him.
Oh, he was at the show.
He was at some shows already. Shout out to Jonathan.
I wonder why they picked him to win. Now, I love how Drake tries to play this off like a quote-unquote slip-up, so that way it doesn't seem malicious. Drake, brother, stop, man. Your team intentionally did this. And I'll go on a ledge to say they even told Drake about this, and Drake said, fuck it. Yeah, I'll read it. Let's go viral tonight. You're not gonna tell me your team went rogue and set you up to say fuck Kendrick on live. You guys discussed this, you guys said it would be funny to say F Kendrick, and then blame it all on the fan. Now, with that being said, I'm all for this.
That's exactly what I was saying about they are stars in the movie who are shitting on people, right? But this is another thing that you got to understand, right? And I know a lot of people might not like this, but I'm going to be honest with y'all. And this is how I feel. Drake is making this just as entertaining as Kendrick is. And I'll explain why, right? There has to be an alpha and omega. There has to be an arch enemy. There has to be a Superman and a Lex Luthor. There has to be a Batman and a Joker. There has to be a Spider-Man and a Kingpin, right? It has to be. This is what it is. And this is why this storyline is so compelling, because Drake is not conceding. And I have to admit, I respect that in a way, because if you are who you are, just be who you are. If you are a doodle ball, just embrace the doodle ball, the doodle boyism. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But you gotta admit that if Drake was to concede, it wouldn't be as compelling. I mean, we're always going to be compelled by Kendrick and his music, but the dynamic between the two, it's still running on as if the battle didn't even happen. You know what I'm saying? And I think that that's Drake's plan. I think Drake's plan is to keep it going so people can forget about the battle, and then he makes a triumphant return and try to do something to Kendrick as far as battling goes. That's what I think Drake is trying to do. You know what I'm saying? That's what I think he's trying to do.
Right? We never really thought the battle was over between Drake and Kendrick. The guy currently has a lawsuit against UMG for helping Kendrick Lamar out. And we know he passionately hates Kendrick right now. There's been people putting out the narrative that Kendrick is using Drake for clout. I just want this to be noted as Drake not moving on from the beef. Drake saying fuck Kendrick on live stream was not a slip up, it was 100% intentional. You guys get in the comments below. Do you guys think this is Drake trying to play chess? Post your comments below. Subscribe to my channel, like this video. I'll see you guys later, man.
Yeah. So let's talk about it. Here's the thing, and this is why I think that this is another thing that I think Drake. I think Drake is going through some type of midlife crisis, right? And this is me playing devil's advocate on what I just said about I believe that he's making it entertaining. I'm gonna play it from the. I'm gonna speak on the other side of it. If it was more on the side of him having like some type of mental uh, uh, delay or mental illness or something like that. And I don't think Drake has a mental illness, but I do believe that he's suffering from some type of depression or something. And the reason why I say that is because whenever you see Drake on stream, he does two things that I notice that he does all the time. He looks for validation whenever he makes a joke. Till he looks to somebody else. Now, this could come from him having so many ghostwriters and people doing a lot for him that he really don't know how to do it for himself. Secondly, what I noticed too is the fact that he always mentioned something that Kendrick has said. Y'all gotta realize now, here's the thing too. Drake is also pulling y'all into his delusion or his mental illness or his depression, because a lot of y'all are still siding with him or going along with what he's doing as if he just didn't take a real bad battle, a real bad loss in his career. A lot of y'all still believe that he's the same person as he was before. Drake never mentioned anybody in anything. He say some things, but he never really mentioned people. But when it comes to Kendrick, I think that he's definitely bothered and feeling some type of way about this. And I know a lot of y'all probably saying, well, we know this, but I'm speaking to the fans who love Drake, but don't want to acknowledge that he lost a battle. Maybe if y'all was to tell Drake, hey, Drake, bro, you lost a battle, keep it moving. I'm going to tell you what I think Drake should have did. What I believe Drake should have did was he should have conceded after Not Like Us came out and said, good battle, bro. Let's keep it going. I'm going to do this. You know what I'm saying? He should have conceded, said, yeah, you got me on that. It was a great battle, though. I think that people would have felt a little more sympathetic for him in a way where they wouldn't have sided with Kendrick 100%. You know what I'm saying? Again, to me, Kendrick beat him flawlessly. It wasn't no way around it. That's just that. Like, but I think if Drake was to if he was to had basically came out and said, yeah, he beat me. We battled and he won. You know what I mean? I'm still going to continue to make hits. I'm still doing my thing. And it is what it is. And he left it at that. People would have probably just not cared. But see, the villain in Drake will not let him say he lost that battle, because deep down inside, he know he lost, but on the surface, he's basically saying he won, or he's not bothered by it. But this battle really took a toll on him. You can look at his expressions. You can look at how he moves. You can look at all this, and he's still taking shots at Kendrick, even though he doesn't have any music out. Kendrick is making all this music, and Drake is working on something. And again, like I said, he's trying to make his triumphal return, because when he drops his album A Party, he's going to have a song on there where he's addressing Kendrick. And he's going to address everything. And everybody's going to go crazy for it. It's going to probably be fire. You know what I'm saying? But the issue that I believe Drake is going to run into is that Kendrick he is on fire. He is such on fire right now that no matter what Drake drops, if Kendrick decides to drop something, it's going to take it over. That's the thing. So that's why I'm saying I believe Drake should have conceded a long time ago. But I respect the fact that he hasn't, because he's making it entertaining. Not saying Kendrick isn't, because Kendrick absolutely is making it entertaining too. But I think Drake is making it entertaining for everybody to keep coming back and visiting this topic. Because when Kendrick said, before I take a truce, I'm going to take him to hell with me, I think Drake feels the same exact way. And that kind of like his rebuttal to that. Basically saying like, yeah, oh, I can't read that. Oh, like, nah, you know it. And if he was a real one, he would have just read it out. And he could have said, yeah, it's always this. And then said, well, that's what the fan said. I ain't saying that. You know what I'm saying? But he has to pretend as if he don't do that. So everybody could say, well, it's the fans' fault. But he knew exactly what he was doing. He knew exactly what he was doing. But either way, man, thank y'all for joining me. I appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? 2 shows will be dropping. So, y'all know. All right, man, I'm out of here. See y'all. Peace. Bye. Look at that.